This your feeling source of boxing news, giving you exclusive interviews with less born interludes. It's Skywalker, fly talker, and a fire sparker, giving you the news straight, not a side talker. Daily boxing updates with live fight streams, gym visits, sneak peeks from behind the scenes. Plus we link with more boxing and they spitting toxin. Strong like a pack of oxen, ain't no other option. He got a new addition, Poppy from Yayo. Heavy on the Poppy, Legato on the Yayo. Ernest X, a retired military vet. He a comedian, so don't be disobedient. With 86 boxing from out of DC. That's the valedictorian historian. He's still pushing Tim and Tim when the week begins. The super chats and cash apps collect the dividends. The live interesting, yo, I hope you listening. It's not a trick, Tim Jr. running for politics. Skywalker washing windows off a skyscraper. The mother channels stay sweet like annihilators. You get physically exposed if you violate us. You guys fool get chewed like Crocs and Gators. It's no reason to explain why you cowards hate us. Skywalker boxing media preceding you. Trust me, I understand why you cowards hate us. Leading you is Skywalker boxing media. Trust me, I understand why you cowards hate us. Leading you is Skywalker boxing media. Yeah. Skywalker boxing media. Saludos. Word them up. Yeah.
Salute, salute. Welcome to Skywalker Boxing Media. Team Mo Boxing, no problem. We got a special guest today in the house. We got Super Bantamweight star, Rajon Picasso Chance. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good. Can't complain. What's up, guys?
How you doing? Let me introduce my co-host. This is Thomas from the Bronx, TD Sports.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you got a big fight June 14th, man. How you feeling fight week?
I'm feeling good, bro. Can't complain. Feeling good. Feeling sharp. Feeling strong. 22 strong, so definitely ready.
Nice. I think you're on mute, Thomas.
Yeah, I've been talking and I'm mute. My bad. I got a bad habit of doing that, man. What's good, Picasso, man?
What's
It's
up?
nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you too, champ.
What's good? So I know this is the week. Got to make sure you're on weight and all that. So I'm gonna just cut to the chase, man. Leading up to it, Keyshawn Davis didn't make weight, man. How important is it to get down to those few little pounds that you got to cut off before during fight week?
Hey, that's my boy. So I'm a put it in words where I can basically be professional about it, because I ain't gonna even speak bad on him.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna say is maybe he outgrew the weight. You know what I mean? Keyshawn has been a big boy for a while. I'm not going to come up with no excuses for him because, you know what I mean, you are a world champion. You know what I mean? Had it been a pound, cool. 2, cool. But, my boy was 4. So I feel like this won't happen again. You know what I mean? He did it at home. He did it at the wrong place, wrong time. So I feel like it's just a learning lesson. It will humble him, and he'll be fine after this. He'll be a world champion again.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of tend to believe that too. I mean, I don't like. I know people saying he didn't try. I think that's unfair. I think he definitely did try. It's his hometown, right? You're not going to do that. I think probably when it came down to fight week, probably like let's say the beginning of the week, he probably said, you know what, I can't do it, and maybe he didn't try after that. But I know that from his last fight in February, I was there and I covered the fight. I was at the weigh-in, and when you're at the weigh-in, I was telling Skywalker earlier. Guys don't want to do interviews after the weigh-in. After they weigh in, they don't want to be bothered. They want to go. They leave me alone because they're trying to hydrate, eat, and everything. But Keyshawn made weight, and he didn't. He was the last one to leave. He was there talking to people. He was in phenomenal shape. So it's a little bit surprising for me, when I saw him, not make weight yesterday. So
right.
Usually he's pretty on point and professional.
I mean, it happens. Like I said, and even from what you just said just now, he's professional. So, like I said, maybe he outgrew the weight. I'm not going to come up with an excuse. I don't know what he did in camp. I know he was looking sharp from what I was seeing. So, like I said, maybe he did outgrow the weight though. But it is important to make weight though. Gotta make weight. That's the after camp. That's the next fight, and then you fight for sure.
Yeah.
Right. What got you into boxing, brother? I've never met you before. What's the story of what got you started, man?
My father. My father definitely got me into boxing. He was in the gym one day. I went with him, and I seen that. I'm like, oh shit, Pop's nice as shit. So, and he wasn't even like fully, like, you know what I mean, experienced because he was still learning. Then he was going to basically go pro. But then after that, he ended up coaching me. I end up being with Shakur and Wali and everybody else first. Then my dad ended up picking up coaching tips and coaching stuff for Pop Pop. We call him Wali. We call Pop Pop. So once he started to gravitate and started doing that, he started to train me and my brothers, and then the story and everything is the rest from there, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to East Orange, man. You guys there's a lot of
And,
stars coming out of East Orange, man. Naughty by Nature, Lauren Hill. You know what I mean? There's
yeah,
a lot of talent, man, that comes out. We got Shakur. So
he from North though.
He's
He's
from
from
Newark.
Newark,
Yeah,
New
he's from
Jersey.
Newark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dion Warwick is a legend. That's a legend musician. Another musician.
We
But
gonna respect the core. That's big bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
For New Jersey, he holds it down for boxing right
for
now.
sure,
Bro.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
well,
Definitely.
speaking of New Jersey fighters, now I read that you played football, right?
Yeah.
That was one of your sports. So I know a fighter. He's making his pro debut from New Jersey. He's making his pro debut June 21st. Do you know him, Nims?
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, that's my boy. I'm gonna go see him out in June. Yeah, I had him on. So I was wondering, he was a good football player. He got a scholarship to play football. So
Nah,
I thought of
he a beast. Look, this is how it all was. What a lot of people don't know. In that gym, back in the day, like certain Jersey fighters, we are who we are because we all was together. It was me, Shakur, my two brothers, Manny and Jalite, Vito, Nim. It was so many Jersey fighters. You got the White Flemings. You got everybody was all in one gym. It was an all-star gym. We all used to spar each other and do everything. So we all basically gravitated towards each other for real, for real. That's why we all where we are today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Nim was in the junior. I think in the Junior Olympics he ranked. You got like 3 national titles. Tell us about your amateur experience. I think you got like 115 wins.
Yeah. Amazing
133 wins.
133 wins. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you and your
But I know
brother.
you got a decorated amateur career.
Yeah. Amateurs was cool. Like amateurs taught me what I know now. Like it was like when I fought with, let's just give it example. When I fought with Duke Reagan, it was like fun as shit because it was like, oh shit, I'm going against because he was like everybody kept gassing him. It was like, oh, he was the future Olympian. He was this, he was that, and everybody. I was young. I was 18. He a grown ass. He was super grown already. He sees and everything. So it was like, I don't give a fuck what he could do or whatever. And I almost beat Duke. So I definitely almost beat Duke. But at the time, politics and all that stuff, and respect to Duke too. You know what I mean? Respect to Duke. I hope he make a comeback soon. But definitely almost got Duke ass. My young ass almost got him. But time will tell. Maybe one day me and Duke can run it in the pros.
Okay. Well, you got great experience. So, like, besides the amateurs, like your experience, like, tell us anybody else you've been in the ring, like sparring wise. I mean, I know some fighters, and I only mentioned one. I got a couple others I'm going to ask you about, but maybe tell us some fighters you shared the ring with.
Okay. Cool boy Steph.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool boy Steph. I like that work. Very good work. Solid. I've been there with Boots, but he took it light with me. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Of course, I've been in there with Shakur, Keyshawn. It's plenty of more. I can't name. Oh, Richardson Hitchens. That's fun work too.
Okay.
Richardson Hitchens. That's fun work. Definitely fun work in Teofimo Lopez.
Okay.
We could speak on that. I don't mind.
So let's talk about it. Tell it. Well, how was that? How was that? That experience with you?
Out of respect, he just talked too much. Not for nothing. Like I'm a black person. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to bring race into this. I love all races.
Yeah.
White, yellow, pink. I love all races. Once you a vibe, bro. I love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All human beings, but shit that he doing will get a regular black motherfucker mad. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying no lie. I come in respect. I come with respect, but that I got his ass. That's what y'all need to know.
Good. That's what's up.
I got
Yeah.
witnesses. You know what I mean? And the
Yeah.
only reason why it didn't happen because his dad came at me a certain way before the sparring. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He was like, "Go over there." Like, why you talking to me like that, bro? Like, I thought, like, you know what I mean? I'm a person that's coming to get some work. It was right there in Old Dog Boxing Gym when he was training at.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's like, yo, I said, how many rounds you guys want? You know what I mean? Coming polite or whatever. He said, go over there.
Wow.
Don't ever shoot me like a motherfucking fly. I ain't no motherfucking fly. So I let these hands fly. And then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He said,
That's what's up.
and after I sparred him, his father came to me with respect and said, you're going to be a world champion. That's all I wanted. Now we cool.
Oh yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But all
yeah.
respect to T.O. though. But just humble yourself to watch how you talk about black people, bro. We don't we'll whoop your ass for real. So don't.
No, and I agree with you. I've met T.O. a few times. The last time I spoke to him, he kind of came out of pocket because I questioned him.
Yeah.
And I said, I made a comment to him and I said, you know, he was talking to some people. I didn't want to interview because I felt the type of way with him, you know, saying what he said about black people and even about Puerto Ricans. He said stuff about Puerto Ricans too. And I said, something like, one thing I give you, T.O., is that, you know, you say all this stuff, but you be outside, you be at the events because he goes to a lot of events at the Garden, New York, and he be there, nothing. And then he came out his face and he said, you know why I do that? Because there ain't nobody going to do anything to me. He said, and I looked at it like, I'm not going to do anything. Nobody's going to do anything to me because they know if they touch me that they all going to be eliminated. And he went like that. And they're saying their families too. And I was like, so I don't know. He came out his face to kind of like check me for saying it, but that was the last time I spoke to T.O. And I was like, this guy's
man, not to cut you off. T.O. ain't gonna do shit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna do shit. Like, ain't even no, like I said, it's no. If I was in T.O. weight, I could have made it happen. On some, just keep calling him out, keep fucking him, but maybe not make it happen. But I'd have kept calling his name and kept doing this because. Not for nothing. Ain't nobody gonna fight you after the shit you said, bro.
Yeah.
Right. My co-host, he's not here. He's on vacation right now, but he can't forgive him, bro. He hates his ass like with passion.
And this ain't even like I said, he ain't even to talk bad about him, but you would make a motherfucker feel some type of way. Like it's certain posts where I was like, damn, nigga, I thought you was cool. Excuse my language, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nah, it's like, man, fuck that. You good, bro. You good.
Yeah.
Now it's just like a shoot. Now I'm going to talk about it because now it's like, since you disrespecting me, let's disrespect you then. I fucked T.O. up. Word to moms, I did. I'm not even trying to sugarcoat. He did not last 3 rounds with me. Facts.
Yeah.
Got witnesses and everything. On God.
No. I believe it.
Easy. Easy.
Let me ask you. I'm sorry. I know Skywalker. I know you got questions, but I'm in the groove right now. So another guy that I know, Keith Cologne. You've been
Great
in there
fighter.
with him? That's my guy.
I've been in the ring with Keith Cologne. Keith Cologne's a great fighter. Definitely a great amateur standout as well. And I can't wait to see his pro career develop too. So I got Keith Cologne definitely gonna be a world champion.
Yeah, he's had a couple bad lucks for 2 guys pulled out of fights.
I mean, once he learned that, like I said, it's gonna happen when you first start. You got what I mean? So once you learn that, once it comes with the game, he gonna be all right. Because and I know it's hard because you make weight and you do this and you do that, but after he gets like the hang of fighting and keep fighting and go through that little adversity, that motherfucker gonna be a world champion, bro. He gonna be something special. I like Keith.
I definitely be. That's my guy. Like he's been on my show multiple times. I got a good relationship with his pops. Like he's good. I've been help promoting him big time. Like I got him on the radio and that's my guy, Keith. Another guy we gotta talk there. You want to get on the radio too? I got you. And I told you before we got on, I know Joe DeGuardio too. So that's your promoter. He's a nice guy too. So I'll definitely hit him up as well if need be. That's
a bet. After the fight, I'm with that.
Okay.
For sure. How can everybody watch your fight? Is there going to be a stream for the?
Going to Star Boxing app. It's like a DAZN app. So basically, once you download the Star Boxing app, it's a little simple shit. Y'all know what to do once you get on the app.
Cool. I'm gonna put that on the banner right now.
Yeah, you're going to be fighting at the Westchester County Center. That's in White Plains, New York. Anybody that's watching now or watching the replay, that's up in White Plains in the New York area. They know that place very well. They done some games there. They basketball games they've done there. They done wrestling events there back in the day. You know, it's a nice little spot. You know, it's a nice
nice
little
there.
arena to
It's
watch
nice.
stuff.
I never
It's
been
nice. I haven't been there in years. I went to school up in White Plains, but it's been like almost 20 something years ago. I'm an old man, but yeah, but I'd like the Westchester County Center. It's a nice little arena. It's nice.
Okay.
I like it.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. I'm with it then.
Yeah.
You know anything about your opponent?
Hell yeah. So look, boom, right? Let me put y'all on. Whoa. So they say he's a knockout artist. They say he hit hard. They say he's undefeated. They say he could do a lot. They say he's tough. And they say that I'm coming off the controversial loss against another undefeated.
Yeah, robbery.
That some people thought that I won.
Yeah,
some people thought that I won that fight.
Loss, yeah.
But hey, only one thing to say. There's a lot of motherfuckers that's undefeated, but who are they undefeated against?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? When you look at my track record, I already fought when I wasn't supposed to. I already fought Elon De Jesus, a knockout artist. You get what I'm saying? A motherfucker who does knock people the fuck out. For real. You get what I'm saying? He's been knocking people out since the amateurs. And I beat him in the amateurs. No disrespect to Elon. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm coming here to say is I know a lot about him. But what I'm also trying to say is that all the he can do this and he can do that. And I love tough challenges. I love a tough motherfucker. I wouldn't have got nothing out of being or fighting a bum. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you don't get no props for that. That's why I respect Raymond Ford. From his career, he been fighting tough motherfuckers. That's why he at where he at today. So the reason why I'm gonna take a fight like this, show me I don't belong here. Because I'm gonna show you that I do. You feel what I'm saying? Whether I took a year off or not, bro, I'm coming to play. So I can't wait to fight him.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, based on his record, it's like you said. I mean, he looks like he's a knockout artist. He's Dominican fighter. He's probably going to come straight forward, and he seems like a straightforward. I haven't seen no film on him, but should be a good fight. And are you going to be the main event or the co-main?
It's looking like it, but like I said, I'm not too sure. But I'm the only championship bout, so I think I might be main event. My first 10-rounder. So
10-rounder. Okay, I was going to say to ask you that.
For the NBA Continental for super bantamweight.
Mm-hmm. And they just tied in with the WBA. So shout outs to them.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
So we coming for all those.
Hey, and one thing, remind me too. After I fight Yan, like I said, I ain't looking past nobody. But it's gonna be execution. After I pass Yan or whatever, I got a hit list. But can't say it yet.
You can't say it. Okay. I got two more questions. I'll go one. I mean, I don't think Skywalker, you asked this, but
we get you a fight with Casimiro real easy. I'm cool with that camp real good. So they're looking for big fights or rank because he got the ranking. You know, if you're looking for ranking, I think he's high.
Send me his box track. I like that. And
John Real Casimiro, former champ. Yeah.
All right, send me his box track. I want to see something. I don't mind.
Yeah.
So real quick, your nickname Picasso. Where you get that from?
Golden Gloves. It was my last and final amateur tournament. So basically, the first 2 days I fought like shit because when you making weight every day, it starts to get to you. You get what I'm saying? So first 2 days, and it was 2-minute rounds. It wasn't 3 minutes yet. So the first 2 days is 2 minutes. Then we get to the semis, and the finals is 3 minutes. That was when I was there though, so I don't know how it is now. So fought like shit the first 2 days. Now it's semifinals, and now we get to 3 minutes where I could take my time. I beat his ass so bad it looked like an art show. Outside of the ring, they were saying like, "Yo, Picasso, yo, this nigga put in artwork." And you know, Jersey motherfuckers, they gonna talk wherever they at. So they like, "Yo, this motherfucker putting in artwork. This nigga's a little boy. Yo, that's from Picasso." I forgot exactly who gave me the name. It was between this guy from Jersey named Big Back or this guy from Jersey named Rex. So, but after that, I just stuck to that name, and I fucked with it, and I just took it with me to the pros. But Weezy is forever.
Yeah, I see Weezy in the chat. I was gonna ask you. I seen Weezy. Yeah.
Weezy, that's where everybody knows me as in the boxing.
Okay.
Shakur's and all of the ones I grew up with is
Yeah.
Weezy.
Call you Weezy, all right. I like the name Picasso. It's like you're an artist, you know. So this, you know, it's an art. Boxing's an art, bro.
Unique ass name.
Yeah, absolutely.
For
That's
sure.
how I had to ask you that. That was a gotta ask you that.
For sure.
What are your hobbies now that you're older outside the rings? I know when you were younger, you say you play football and other sports, but now that you're older, what are your hobbies?
My hobbies is going places that make me money, bro, and staying out the way, bro. Other than that, I'm in the gym trying to be a world champion. No, that's the best answer I can give you. You know, I'm 24 now, bro. You want to be great. I ain't trying to sugarcoat nothing. The only thing I do for fun is like basketball, and like I literally sit in my room and watch boxing and watch movies and like really just stay out the way, bro, because it's safe.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's safe, and not only that, you stay disciplined with it, and in the gym. That's all I know. Like that's all my mindset is on. And praying some time. You know what I mean? I ain't a perfect guy, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I like doing, bro. Staying out the way in trainings.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. You already listen, man. Already, I mean, you're not a champion yet, but I think you're already a champion. I mean, you've gotten great work. You've been in the ring with some great fighters already. I mean, even you've been with some young prospects. You've been with Cool Boy and Shakur. I mean, talk to me about with Shakur, because I got a friend of mine in the Bronx. He worked with Shakur too. I don't know if you know him, Ofacio Falcone.
No.
Okay, well, he was telling us about sparring with Shakur, and he said that was unique. Like one thing he said that Shakur is very rangy, like the range is tough. Like what was your experience with Shakur sparring him?
That's a little brother, big brother sparring. So it's kind of, I ain't going to lie to you, cause I ain't sparred Shakur in so long.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say the last time we sparred, it was in Philly. Actually we sparred in Vegas, but we ain't really do shit. It was just jab for jab. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I'm gonna say the one in Philly though, I thought I was strong. So I'm like, all right, bet I'm coming for you now. So he was hitting me. I'm like, oh, got his ass. I hit him with a hook. Boom. Man, I kid you not, that shit. Yeah, he got me. I ain't going to say him. But one thing for sure and two things for certain though, it's the relationship. That was my only problem with him back. Like it's still like I gotta spar him again because like I said, we grown now, but that relationship from back then was on some shit like, nigga, you little bro. And fuck you. I ain't no little nigga, you know what I mean? That's all it is, bro. It's literally a little brother, big brother relationship. But like I said, I want to spar him now. We adults now. Shout out to my big brother though.
That's what's up.
Speaking of brothers, man, your brother Manuel, he signed a Top Rank, and Top Rank usually doesn't just sign anybody, you know. And
I mean, regardless with that was bound to happen because if you think about it, Top Rank always get the top amateurs.
Top amateurs, yeah.
Yes, like think about it. They got Bruce at the time when Duke was around. They got so many top amateurs. Chuck Keyshawn is one of them. You know what I mean? So Manny was already bound to be with Top Rank. I'm actually happy that he's with Top Rank because they're one thing I'm going to give Top Rank is that they're very, very good at building prospects.
Yeah.
And they also, not only will they build a prospect, some of the times they prospect can get into tough fights. Whether you know the name or not, you're going to get into a tough fight. Like, not for nothing, not to even throw no shots out there with, because I got love for all promotions and all that, but Top Rank proved time and time again every time they cross over. Like, say, for example, they go against PBC or Golden Blue, they prove time and time again that they picked the best fighters. We're going to start with Crawford and Errol. Errol Spence was fighting tough people, but they wasn't tough people. You get what I'm saying? The toughest one I'm going to say was Kell Brook. You get what I'm saying? But look what Terrence did to Kell Brook. Now, Terrence fought tough people as well, but you just don't know their name. Like, till this day, one of his toughest fights was Mean Machine. You get what I'm saying?
Agreement.
But no one knew his name, but he was tough. You
Yeah.
get what I mean? But when they finally collided and fought, who won? So it's like I feel like Top Rank they build their fighters up very well and very easy. But like I said, I feel like all promoters can do that. It's just about what you want and stuff like that. So that's my outtake on that. So I think Manny's in a good position right now as well.
You're in good hands too, man. Shout out to Critical Talent, man. They're
the best. They're the best.
They're good people, man. I respect them, man.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first signed with them, I was like, let's see what they can do. But nah, they are the best. I give it to them. Management team on fire. Make sure I'm good. Make sure everything's straight. Make sure my fights and everything taken care of. I have no complaints about them.
Yeah, they're good.
At all. No, at all. I have no fucking complaints. The only thing that they cannot do around me is eat. Because if they eat around me, then we're going to have to fight.
I was about to say, man, one of my favorite boxing brands, they help out a lot in my community and other communities, is a guy named Raheem Burke. He's with Pro Se Boxing. I don't know if you ever met him, but he does like custom fits for fighters, gloves. He's a boxing arms dealer, man. So
really?
He's from New Jersey. Yeah, he knows.
Tell him to send me a DM.
Yeah, he should be in the chat, man. Usually he pops in when I go live, but he's one of my partners, man, and I do a lot of collabs with him. He helps out Keith Cologne, Josiah
Kirkpatrick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Jersey fighter. Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, that's another guy I had on too. I'm on my show. Like I get a lot of the Jersey fighters. Like I got a good relationship with them.
Me and Josiah fought when we was kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you. So, are you going to go June 21st to Newark?
Yes, I'll be there.
I'm going to be there, so I'll definitely link up with you because I already told Nim I bought a ticket off of Nim. I'm going to go support him for his first fight, and I know Josiah's going to be there. Keith, Pro Se will probably be there too. Skywalker.
Yeah, he'll be there.
So I could definitely introduce you to him. Like he's good peoples. He always shows up in fights. Yeah,
I got you. I'm with that.
Yeah,
This is the part, right? All right, let's have some fun. This is the part where I ask y'all questions.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I got a great question. Jahad Tucker or Lorenzo Simpson?
It's a tough fight, but I got Jahad Tucker.
I got Tucker too.
I think
I'm not supposed to say that. Yeah. Oh shit!
What's up?
I wasn't supposed to say that. All right. But yeah.
Oh, okay. You got Jahad. Yeah.
Oh well.
But he's close. You guys, the other guy's DC, so I figure you're going for Jahar. You know what I'm saying? But
no, I'm actually
you like Truck?
Cool, but Truck. We all right.
Yeah.
Like when I see him, I'll give him that or whatever. But he be acting like he don't want to speak, so fuck it.
Here's the thing with Jahar Tucker,
learning on the job, man. I think he's getting better, as he's going. You know what I'm saying? He had a few little hiccups. Same thing with Truck. They both had their little. And I think they've rebounded pretty well lately, man, and they're doing pretty good, Yeah,
but the thing with that is, though, Jahad, like, I watched him fight somebody who almost clipped his stupid ass. Mm-hmm. And, bro, that little motherfucker, he ain't even fall. He almost got clipped, stood toe-to-toe, and fought like that the whole fight and won. Like, I have no... Bro, that little nigga retarded, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I seen him fight tough fights, like, and not for nothing. I seen him fight tough fights more who Truck should have knocked out. You get what I'm saying? Like, even with his fight on overtime, like, the Truck I know would have stopped him. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but Truck training with Calvin now, and Calvin's a great trainer. He do not, from what I know, Calvin know how to tweak that mindset with Truck and Tank as well. So,
yeah.
Let's see if we get a different fight, but as of right now, I'm leaning towards Tucker. That's going to be a hell of a fight. I'm in the building that night.
I'm going to be there, and that's going to be a good fight. I like Jahar Tucker a lot. The thing with Jahar Tucker is that I think he's very gifted athletically, but him being gifted athletically, he plays a little too much sometimes. He makes mistakes and he gets away with it sometimes because he's so fast and athletic. He's got to be careful against Truck. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because he can't get caught in a truck. But the thing with Jahar, he has been battle tested. They brought him up pretty good. He's fought really good competition. But yeah, I like Jahar. But that's the little critique I have about Jahar. He plays a little too much sometimes in that ring. Like he makes a little, some make mistakes, but he gets away with it with his athleticism. So
right.
But that's about it, with him. But
yeah, that's Conor Loco. Shout out to the voice of Puerto Rican boxing, my man.
Who kind of?
Conor Loco TV. Conor Loco from Florida. Yeah.
I'll do an interview with him. I got to see it.
Yeah. He does a lot of interviews, man. You got to get with him. He's got a fight June 14th, Conor. It's a big fight.
He wants to fight. Conor wants to fight Tio. He said if he sees Tio, it's on site.
Yeah.
I agree. Certain shit you just can't do. I agree. Everybody want to fight TOS.
Yeah.
Everybody want to fight TOS.
Yeah.
Hey, who do you think Shushu Carrington would do well against? Which featherweight world champ? Like you got Angelo Leo, Nick Ball. You got
That's a tough one. I ain't gonna lie. And Cool Boy just got rid of his title, right?
no, Cool Boy's still WBC champ, right?
Oh, really?
Is
But
he?
he's moving up.
Did he?
He's
Oh,
moving up.
So it'll
He's
be
moving
big.
up
yeah,
to
he
fight
fighting
Oshaki. Yeah.
You said who would he do it good against?
Yeah, Espinoza's real tall. That would be crazy.
My best bet, Nick Ball. Because when Ray fought Nick Ball, I actually thought Ray pulled it off by 2 rounds or 1 round. But Ray was drained. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
really, it was over. But he had to defend the belt though. At the end of the day, well, I don't know how that works because, like I said, I don't know how to. You got to do this. You got to do that. I don't know if you could just drop it then move up when you get it. So I don't know how that works. But from where I was standing, Ray is actually where he's supposed to be at now, which is 130. I feel like if Ray was to fight Nick Ball at 130, Ray actually wins easy. So I'm gonna have to go with. I think Shushu would actually probably stop Nick Ball for real, because Shushu was actually a 26 pounder, and I feel like his hardest one would be it's between Leo or Espinosa's, the tall one, the Mexican guy.
Yeah, Espinosa.
But Leo tough too. But if he try to box with Shushu, you lost. If you try to be a dog with Shushu, you got a chance. But Shushu a dog too, so Shushu. I like
that.
Shushu.
That's my little critique with Shushu. Now I'm Shushu all day from New York, you know, and I spoke to him a few times. That's the thing with him. He got too much dog. He's not boxing like he usually. He's going in there trying to take your head off. And I don't think he should do that with Espinosa. I think if he fought Espinosa, he got to box a little bit, set it up, go to the body, and eventually he stops him. But Shushu likes to fight. He likes to fight in the pocket a lot.
Absolutely. You're right about that. You're definitely right. But Shushu actually is a great boxer. I've been in the ring with Shushu as well. I've been in the ring with Shushu as well. When I'm in the ring with him, it's shadow boxing, like literally. Last time he was in the ring, it was a shadow boxing sparring match.
Connor says yes. I know who Chance is. He's nice with it.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Tune in June 14th. Make sure you tune in.
Yeah,
I like Abdullah Mason too. I love Abdullah Mason. Like that kid right there.
Yeah.
My brothers and his brothers used to spar like Cap. The whole Mason brothers. Nothing but respect for them.
It's like the Chance brothers, man. The Mason brothers.
Yeah. Definitely. We sparred them all the time. They used to come up to Jersey all the time. But Abdullah. He the main event tonight, right?
Yeah, he's not the main event.
It's his first time being the main event too. So.
Yeah. Dang, he's the main event. Damn, I know he probably laughing at my nigga Key.
After the way it happened at the press conference. But I'm gonna give you my take on that. A lot of people might think I'm crazy, but I think that was kind of a little bit staged. I think Keyshawn already knew he probably wasn't going to make weight. They probably set up because I think they just pushed Mason up in the rankings that week up to number 2. So I think they set him up. I think they set Mason up saying, you're number 2 now. And he was saying, yeah, I'm number 2. Basically, Keyshawn's number 1. I think they literally in the WBO put him up. So I think that was kind of set up a little bit. It did caught Mason off guard, but I think they told Keyshawn to do that. That's just my take.
If they told him to do it, they told him not. Look, my outtake on with Keyshawn, some people say that, he needs to calm down, or he needs to do this, or he needs to do that. No. I'm going to be as blunt as possible when it comes to Keyshawn. He's always been like that. Like he's been like that since the amateur. I remember one time we was going to weigh-ins together. He had his hoodie on, and I was like, "What's good, kid?" He was like, "What's up, nigga?" I was like, "What's wrong with you?" He was like, I'm on a mission right now." I'm like, "For who? Like, who did it? Like, bro, it's just me and you here, bro.
Yeah.
What's wrong?" I just want to fight. All right. Bro, like, it's okay, bro. Like, sometimes you gotta keep showing a hug, bro.
Nah, Keyshawn definitely like that. I met him in person a few times, and he's definitely like that. He's always looking to fight. He's very energetic. That's just who he is. So,
For for sure.
Nah, but he's mad cool though. He's mad humble too, Keyshawn, man. A lot of people don't really. Keyshawn's a humble dude,
Keyshawn
man.
is cool. What he doing right now, sometimes it could be for the camera, it could be this. But I'm telling you, Keyshawn's a cool dude.
Yeah,
bro.
he is.
He's really not like who they out to make him be, or he just he need to calm down. He needs to, bro. He's cool, bro. He actually cool. He ain't.
Yeah, he is.
He ain't no jerk. He ain't no jerk. Well, he said he was at the first fight.
Yeah, Conor was at your first fight with that.
Yeah, I know. I ain't like that first one either, bro. I wasn't supposed to fight that night, but that was on me. That was one of my biggest learning lessons. Yeah.
Okay.
But I fought with a concussion. So
wow.
I shouldn't have done no shit like that. And the second time when we fought, I won the fight, but I ain't like how I fought either, because it was like I was holding him a lot because I thought he had power. But when he finally hit me like with an overhand with all his might, I ate that shit and went to walk him down. But that was in the last round. But I still won.
Yeah.
Like,
Cautious.
if I felt that shit and kept pushing, it would have. Never mind.
At least you're smart, bro. At least you at least you think about, hey, I could get knocked out. I had a friend yesterday because I covered bare knuckle out here in Albuquerque. He was winning, man. It was in the final round, 30 seconds left in the 5th round. Up, man, completely up, and he caught an uppercut to the jaw, bro. Went to sleep. He was winning the fight.
Wow.
Winning the fight, bro.
Bad as fuck, wasn't you?
Yeah. Great performance. Even the commentators like, he's not supposed to win, but this underdog is doing, because he was fighting a guy that was 5-0 in boxing, a young kid, like 10 years younger than him.
Yeah.
He was taking him to school, whooping his ass. And that kid had one round to knock him out, and he did, bro. So
wow.
Yeah, so
it's part of the game, though. As long as your friend know he can bounce back, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and he had a good showing, bro. Like for the majority of the whole fight, bro. He won every round, everything.
Yeah. Nah, it's all good.
Yeah. But hell yeah, June 14th, you guys tune in, tap in, support Picasso, man, on this big fight. This is gonna be opening up doors for a big title opportunity in the super bantamweight division. And best of luck, brother. Where can everybody follow you? I got it scrolling on the bottom, but I'll let you tell them.
Picasso Chance, PICASSOCHANCE, Picasso Chance, June 14th, and the new. We lit.
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm coming with y'all right after. We gonna talk about everything, and I'm probably see y'all June 21st, y'all. So y'all take care.
Yeah, I'll be up in there for sure.
Yeah, appreciate your time, man. Best
Always,
of luck,
bro. Let's do it again sometime, bro.
Yeah, for sure, Picasso. Thank you, man.
All right, Chance.
Hey, if you're not signed up on Millions, make sure you sign up on Millions. Yeah, there you go. That's supposed to tell the athletes that too, buddy. But hey, thank you, Thomas. I appreciate
no doubt. Thank you for putting me on, and thank you, Chun Yayo, who's out on vacation, out making a big transaction in Latin America over there.
Yeah.
But for giving me the opportunity to come up and speak to Chance. But it's dope because now I could go link up with him in person.
Yeah, definitely. He's in your neighborhood, man. And shout out to Conor. You guys follow Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Conor Loco TV. Judah Vision in the house. All content creators. Judah Vision does music intros. You guys need a music intro, get with Judah. Judah Ben, he's the best in the business. And man, thank you, Thomas. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. This was dope.
Shout out to my brother DP Rocca. Salute to everybody. On interviews, I try to focus on my interview, but I see you guys in the chat. Shout out to Adam, Great Fox. Much love to everybody. Tay B, thank you. And you guys tune in to Picasso's fight, June 14th. Ball and Buds. You guys follow Ball and Buds. Bam. All right, man. Much love. Peace.
All right. Later.